I'm sorry to disappoint you, but the United States is a third world country. The US has the second highest poverty rate among rich countries around the world. We have the worst food security and nutrition in the world. We have the worst healthcare system in the world. Hospital beds per 1,000 people, we are the worst in the world. Life expectancy after birth, we are the worst in the world. For education, we have the worst in the world. For gender equality, we are the worst in the world since women who experience violence during their lifetime is 36%. When it comes to women diversity in the workplace, we are the worst in the world. Our country doesn't even provide maternity and paternity leave in the world. We have the worst energy system in the world because we bend over to fossil fuel giants. We have the worst unemployment rate in the world. Yes, we employ good amounts of foreigners, but that's only to exploit their labor. So we are the worst in the world. We have the worst infrastructure in the world. Car accidents per death due to bad infrastructure, we are second worst in the world. But at least when it comes to inequality, we are number one, baby. I'm sure you love that. When it comes to housing and urban development, we are not the worst in the world, but we are on the top of the worst in the world. Deaths due to assault, we are the worst in the world, and the US also has one of the highest ratios of childhood death by injury, both intentional and unintentional. We are the worst in the world. Voter turnout, we are the worst in the world. And I could keep going on, but your mind probably won't be able to keep up with all the facts because our education system was the worst in the world. And you, my friend, are proof that we are the worst in the world. And not to forget to mention that we have the worst political system in the world, considering this is everything we have to endure as Americans living in the wealthiest nation in the world. But we are the worst in the world. And the reason why is because we let capitalism affect our politics. If we had socialism, where we would have direct say what goes on in our political system, we would be the best in the world because we wouldn't be prioritizing bad energy sources, we wouldn't be prioritizing bad education, bad anything. We would be the best in the world. But because of the worst, we will always be the worst.
And there you go. That's your after school special.